I hope everyone is having a good evening so far. It's Friday evening. What's today, the 12th? As our friend Lady Sky would remind me, we have, 13 more days till Christmas. Just under, just in 2 weeks. Better get busy. I don't know what I'm going to get busy for, but I better get busy. I got some work to do as we talk. This is an open night. Just going to hang out. Hey, Tom. Hare Krishna, my friend. And we'll see what unfolds. Maybe, again for an hour. We talked a lot about angels and stuff. It was interesting. Tom, how was your day? Sorry, gotta say hi to my cat. I'm getting some work done as we talk. As mentioned before, Tom says always a blessed day. How about yourself? But blessed day as well. It was good. I've been working. Mentioned this before. I started talking about this, and I think I got sidetracked. That you know, when I started YouTube, I was really just supporting people in the burpee community. And a lot of burpee friends says, "Hey, why don't you put out a video of your own workouts?" And I said, "Sure." It would be they had to talk me into it, and I thought it for sure it'd be a one and done deal. But after I did my burpees, I sat in front of the camera. I found myself talking about yoga. I think I led everyone through. It wasn't live stream, just a video. I think I did a breath work demonstration, and I probably talked about A Course in Miracles, and it got a positive reaction. People were like, "We love the burpees. Can you talk some more about this?" And maybe 6 months into my doing videos, I started doing live streams, and I've done live streams every day since that first day. So I mainly consider myself a live stream channel, just talking, just doing what I'm doing now. And then I started putting out some nature videos. So it was a live stream channel with some nature videos. But then my channel started to become something for me. Never has to become something for anyone else, but it started becoming something for me. And I started thinking about, my ex-wife, who was still my partner at the time, uh, mentioned doing YouTube as since I didn't want to go back into the workforce almost the age of 60 at the time. Uh, I'd spent it was a grueling time caring for my father emotionally. Anytime you're a caregiver, it takes an emotional toll out of you. And she says, so why don't you get monetized and see if you can do this full time? And here I am, monetized. Hey, Jenny. Jenny, how are you, my friend? Coming in, we'll be listening. Please have a good life. Thank you, my friend. So here I am, and every so often my channel shifts. So it went from, live streaming originally being just a yogi in his basement doing burpees, a really long title, to just a yogi. I still do burpees in my basement, by the way, as well as kettlebells. But I started focusing more on talks of yoga, more on talks of Course in Miracles. And then um, we started bringing people up, not just guests. Before it was guests, it was just guys in the chat, people in the chat, friends coming up and sharing moments of their day. We started singing, which really surprised me, as I'm not a singer. And if you've heard me sing, you're probably quickly agreeing I am not a singer. And then I started bringing up guests, Course in Miracles guests, authors, yogis, all kinds of people. That's the direction I'm going. But someone pointed out to me that I've stopped short, that people don't always go back and watch live streams. And I have all this content from people who have come up and they've talked for an hour or 2 hours, sometimes more. And it's just waiting. My guest on Monday, Lisa Natoli, asked me after our conversation, she said she enjoyed it so much. Could I make a couple shorts for her so she could share? And I said, no, not because I didn't want to. I don't know how to edit, or I didn't know how to edit. No idea how to make a short or long form content. When I do my nature shorts, I just upload it from my camera, and there it is. Don't edit anything. Thank you, Jenny. Hey, Clay. No way, you ratchet dog. Ratchet as in like wrenches, like I have a set of ratchets. I do not have a set of ratchets, but Christmas is coming up. If you would like to buy me a set of ratchet wrenches, I would be grateful. I don't know what I would use it on, as I don't ratchet things, but hey, it's a nice thought. I appreciate it. What's up, Skits? Hey, Skits, I'm getting ratchet wrenches from our friend Clay for Christmas. Skits says, Happy Friday. So, what my friend Lisa pointed out to me, uh, let's see. Well, thank you, Clay. This guy's up, Eric. You okay, brother? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing good. Just talking about my channel. What a friend told me on Monday when she asked for the shorts, and I said I didn't know how to do it. She said, "Well, that's too bad because you're only halfway there, more or less," is what she said. That no one's, a lot of people won't go back and listen to a live stream, but if you made some shorts from our conversation, all of your conversations, if you made some 5 minute, 10 minute videos, long form content, it would help your channel. And you never know who in the middle of the night might find them, who might be lonely, who might be broken, who might be in the depth of some kind of despair, the dark night of the soul, and just goes on a search or a gift from the algorithms. And one person who was up here talking about their own dark night of the soul and how they found light, someone finding that, making all the difference in the world. And I thought, you know what? She's absolutely right. Let's see. Chase. How old are you, Chase? New mattress. Sounds awesome. What are you fixing? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. When something breaks in my house at this point in my life, I look at it and I think, huh, I guess I'm never going to use that again. Hey, Estat. Estat, how are you, my friend? So, for the first time ever, I feel like a content creator. Speaking of content, if you head over to our friend Skitosis, he's got a new video, a new music video that he put up, new song. Check it out. I think this was a powerful song. This was intense, Skits. Well, Skits, our friend up ahead, Clay, said he was going to buy him for me. He insinuated. He actually said no such thing. It says you're the #1 content creator. No, you know he's a good content creator? Cat and Jack. Cat and Jack tells a story. She's a beautiful content creator. She's an artist. Toy Pups is a great content creator. It says, Hi, Tom. Good to see you, my friend. You know what I noticed? We have a lot of people who do hip hop, to come into the live streams. Skits, Tom. What's the matter, you? Who else? Phil's not a hip hop artist, but he's a manifester, but he's a great musician. Estat says, I think you may have passed your call to me, Yogi. But doing good, just relaxing. I'm sorry you're not feeling good, Estat. You know what? Mine is still lingering just a bit, not quite 100%, but doing better. Hey, Toy Pups, I just mentioned you. It says, and thank you, Yogi. I've really enjoyed the making of my new song. I love your music, Skits. Always have, always will. You're a true artist, my friend. It's a hip hop takeover 2025. I'm all for it. I'm waiting for our friend Dr. Tom to come out of retirement and sort of hip hop Krishna revolution. I think he's the man to do it. Toy Pup says, Skits. Hey, Toy Pups, you got anything to report to me? Toy Pups, you want to come up for a few minutes? Yusafa, how are you? Yusafa says, buddy. Hey, Sebastian. Sebastian, how are you? Big Al says, Yogi looks smart. It's all part of the illusion, Big Al. It's all part of the illusion. I look smart until I mispronounce my first word. It says, love you, Peppa Mumster. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a wonderful week. You got plans for the weekend, Skits? Hey, Tom. Do you do any formal sitting meditation? Big Al says, hey to Skits. Big Al, how are you feeling? Hey, Kat. Kat, I was just talking about you. I was talking about, hey, Sue, Bud Files is here. I was talking about your artistry. Kat says hi to Big Al. Japa meditation. Big Al says he's doing good. You better, Yogi? I'm probably like 90%. My plan for the weekend is to enjoy the simplicities of life. Awesome plan, Skits. Big Al says, hey to Cat. As the Skits, guys, don't forget, Skits has a new song up on his channel. Make sure you check it out. So I've been mentioning this Sunday. I have a angel channeler. I think technically they're called channels. You're not a channeler, right? Is that correct? You are a channel. So I have an angel channel. But when I say that, it sounds like I'm bringing up a YouTube channel. But technically, I think it's correct to say channel. She's a longtime Course in Miracles student teacher, and in 2015, she unexpectedly started to channel angels who gave her messages for herself, for her loved ones, for strangers upon request. And now she does it like you could ask her, you can contact her. The Gaia show is called They Call Us Channelers. Gotcha. Okay. Channeler sort of sounds too verby. Like they're doing something. I like the thought of being a channel, but that's just me. Big Al says it would help if it would stay dry. Rebecca just popped in. Rebecca, how are you? I think everyone here might be subscribed to Rebecca, but just in case someone's watching and they have not, Rebecca is such a positive force in the world. Rebecca gives me hope for the future. If you know what, if there's only one Rebecca in this generation, that's enough to change the world. That's enough to make the world a better place, to make it a more beautiful place and a more loving place. Rebecca is one of a kind. Her channel is at 708 subscribers, but it would be awesome if we could get her to 1,000 by Christmas. So if you already subbed, make sure you share her channel. Maybe like share it as a post. Cat shouts at me and says I'm too verby. Guys, you gonna let her talk to me that way? What's up, Stickbug? Stickbug, how are you? I am too verby. I am a verb. As are you. Tom says, just listen to your song, Schizo, pretty awesome. It is, for sure, Tom. Stickbug says, just got grandma a shower and made some frozen lasagna and mac and cheese. Awesome. I hope you guys enjoy. Rebecca says, I really appreciate that, Yogi. Thank you. Also, have you tried mushy peas yet? As a small request from me, I have not. 2026. Don't encourage her, Cat. 2026. I will take a small tip of a teaspoon, immediately followed by skits. Don't encourage them either. Immediately followed by a huge swig of water, maybe all the water. 2026. Somebody says we got a 6-7 gift emoji. Do you really have a gift emoji for that? Tom says, so chat. Sorry, I'm driving, so I'm not reading. I'll try to get the messages out there for you, Tom. Skit says, thank you very much, my friend. Really appreciate that. Hey, that's from a fellow hip hop artist too, Skits. Hey, Lady Sky. Lady Sky, how are you? Big Al is shocked that I would try mushy peas. You know what? I don't know if I would try a mushy pea before I tried a regular pea. Both of them, man. I get, that little nervousness just thinking about either one of them. That's what they do to me. Lady Sky says, I'm doing all right. How was your lunch? That's what I would have to do, Big Al. You sent me a video of mushy peas. I haven't gotten it yet. Lady Sky says it was a great barbecue. Awesome. Rebecca says your New Year's resolution should be to try mushy peas. You'll be amazed. Good night, everyone. Take care. Don't think I would be. There's absolutely nothing appealing about peas, and then to mush them up, if possible, makes it even less appealing. Had the best banana pudding ever ever had there. Yogi, so good. Nice. You know what? My favorite. Thank you, Big Al. The best mushy peas. Mushy. The best mushy peas. Scratch that. The best pudding. Butterscotch pudding. Big Al, thank you so much, my friend. That's much appreciated. Yes, Tom. Thank you. You can leave that comment up there, Tom. Said it Monday or Tuesday. You might not have watched it. Good night, Sheriff. Let's see. I watch everything you send me. I will double check. It is Tom. Big House. Buy yourself some mushy peas. They're expensive here. They're expensive on Amazon. SS says, "Did you bring leftovers for the chat, Lady Sky?" Hey, Michael. Michael, how are you? Cat Sims love the Big Al. Environment says butterscotch and pudding. Exactly. I do like banana pudding. Not my favorite pudding. Butterscotch is my favorite. I had chocolate pudding made out of avocados at a vegan restaurant, and you would not think avocados would lend itself to making pudding. It was awesome. It was perfect. Hey, Diamond Mood, how are you? Hey, Big Al, I'm just curious. Do you speak any other languages?
He's just a yogi,
I
bro. I
did
just
see it.
thought I'd show you your favourite food item. There's
I did
plenty of
see
them
it.
here. They're only 62p. They're on a rollback at the moment, right? But you can even get a triple pack mushy peas, and if you're not, we'll get you some bigger dry peas, right? Or some quick soak dry peas.
Right, I would eat a dry pea. Didn't sound right at all, but I would. I would eat a dry pea. How about if I mushed up a dry pea? So it was kind of like pea protein, right? Rhubarb crumble and custard is the ultimate pudding. I don't think I've ever had that. Pumpkin pudding is really good. Michael says, doing pretty good for someone who is wrestling an injured rib. What do you do, Michael? Wind pudding. What's wind pudding? Hey, guys overseas, what is blood pudding? Does blood pudding actually have blood in it? Lady Sky is not a fan of avocados. In the pudding, you wouldn't even know that it was an avocado. I think it was used for the creaminess and the consistency. Skit, Skit says, I would eat a dry pig. Yogi 2025. The things I've been quoted on, guys. Kat says, Lady Sky, are you coming up to sing a line out of Carrie and say hi? Everyone missed you. Skits is saying hi to Lady Sky. Blood pudding is gross. I've never had it, but does it really have blood? I think we talked about this once before, right? Snow peas are yum. Oh, all right. So it's not going to be. There's no way you can veganize blood pudding. I wouldn't think, right? Unless you use the blood of a grape, which would actually be wine. Fireman says, yes, it's blood. Hey, Hammer, I was just thinking about you. Hammer says, I am back home with my kids, Yogi. I won't be on much until my back in the truck, which is weeks away. I'm here for tonight, though. I'm glad you're here for tonight. How are you feeling, my friend? Marco says, it's kind of embarrassing. I thought I knew my house well enough to walk into a pitch black room without tripping over something. It did not work, did it? Hey, Doom. Doom McHale. This guy says, that's if the link is posted for me to come up, Cat Jack. All right, S. Dot says, I'm going to take care of that, Lady Sky. Pig's blood, congealed turned into sausage. We did in the UK with breakfast. I'm not a big fan, but it's okay. All right. I'm on it. No, we haven't had any singing in quite some time. If anyone thinks it would want, let's sort of do a song and then maybe let someone else come up. If anyone wants. Just give me 1 second. And it's done, Lady Sky. So we can do like a song, one song. Maybe someone else can hop up and do a song. Hammer says, I'm doing okay and agreed to do a round of radiation so I could get out of my brother's and into my house. I'll probably get sick of the next 2 weeks, but it is what it is. There she is. Hey, Hammer, we'll be sending prayers for you, my friend. S. Dot is wishing you health and strength.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, welcome back. I know you've been back since Monday, but this is the first time hearing you.
Yeah, I don't know if how good I will be singing and coughing at the same time.
Well, if you're not up for a whole song, give it a try.
Yeah, I can do, the only song that I know really, really well is, Walking After Midnight after, Patsy Cline.
Patsy Cline, good song. We
That's
heard you do that once before, and you did an
that's the only
excellent job.
song that I know off, like, right off my head.
Right.
So, my mom's in the living room watching documentaries.
She mind if you sing?
We just got back from being out. We had barbecue for lunch. So, my favorite barbecue restaurant is gonna be closed all the month of January and February and won't reopen till the first week of March. Because I know the owners of the barbecue place, and
Uh-huh.
they want to fix a few things during the month of January and February. So that's why they're going to be closed for a couple months to fix a few things. Because they started being open this past March. So this upcoming March, they'll be back open again for the spring. So their barbecue is so good, and the banana pudding that I had, oh, it's like mouth watering. That's if
Well,
you like banana pudding.
I do. It's good. Um, let's
Hello,
see. So,
everybody. But
hey, Nick.
I know
Hi, Sissy.
Patsy Cline.
Hey, Share Bear. Hi. Let's see.
So
You want to do some Patsy Cline? Hey, Joshua.
yeah, that's the only song that I know right off the bat. I would go in the living room and let and but I don't think my mom would want to be disturbed
Right.
watching documentaries. So I
Dr.
don't want to
Tom.
make a big issue out of that. So
I don't blame you. Dr. Tom wants to hear some Leonard Skinner. Who wants to hear some Freebird? Okay.
Sometimes I feel like a radio. I probably won't be doing any singing next Friday because next Friday is going to be a hard day for me.
Right. Well, maybe your friends could sing for you, just to maybe help you give you some strength.
Yeah, I don't want to be depressed next Friday, and I feel like I'm going to be in that mode, and I don't want to be in that mode. So, yeah.
I can understand that. But
Because I'm a daddy's girl. I was born and raised, and I love my dad so much. And next Friday will make 9 years since he passed away.
right.
And I can't believe it'll be 9 years. It just doesn't seem surreal that it's going to be 9 years next Friday. I just don't want to be down in the dumps and be a Debbie Downer.
Hey, Starseeker said she'll sing Patsy Cline too. Hey, Starseeker, do you want to sing if Lady Sky does After Midnight? Do you want to come up after her and sing Crazy? Hey, Bud Files. Sue, thanks for coming in.
All right, I'm going to sing Walking After Midnight.
Awesome.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. That's a little bit of it. I was about to cough after, so I have to stop.
Right. That was good though. It's always one of my favorite songs. That might have been one of the first songs we heard you do.
Yeah, it was. It was, and y'all were like, "Oh my gosh, she's so good. How's she talented?"
Yep. I remember. And um, ever since Tiger King,
hmm
he's wanting you to sing all the time.
Yeah, I know. It's been a long time. It's been a while since I've seen because I've been out of town for like almost a month.
Yeah, since before Thanksgiving.
And I came back home on Monday, and I found out that one of my neighbors passed away on Monday, and the funeral was yesterday. So I didn't go to the funeral. She wasn't a good neighbor of mine. She was kind of a bad neighbor.
Oh, sorry.
Always caused problems with others.
Star Secret says, "Love it. Thank you. Reminds me of my mom. Actually, reminds me of my dad." Environment says that was good. My
Oh,
dad,
thank you, everyone.
Patsy Cline, he loved old country. Kat says, "Awesome, Lady Sky. You still sound amazing." Yep, even with a little bit of a cough, you still sound amazing.
Yeah, I'm trying not to talk much either. So,
Friend Hammer said,
although
"Awesome."
although the other day when Big Al was up here and he was mocking about my accent and Cat and
Uh,
Jack's accent because he says that we sound just alike. I'm like, I don't know. Cat and Jack is more soothing voice. I'm just like a Yankee twangy voice.
um, definitely not. You definitely don't have a Yankee voice.
I feel more twangy.
Twangy's good though.
Yeah.
The best country music was twangy. Without a twang, it's pop country. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
thank you, Cat and Jack. But I hope everybody liked that little bit of Patsy Cline. I had to stop because I was about to cough. This
Hammer
coughing is
says,
just a drag. Ugh.
"I bet." Hammer says, "Now you have a great voice." Hey, Daniel, thanks for coming in, my friend.
Yeah, a lot of people say I sound like Jodie Foster and Dolly Parton. I'm like, I'm not neither. I'm
That's
definitely not Forrest Gump.
Big Al was saying. Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster.
Yep. Kat says she only has a fake accent.
Cat and Jack, you have a most beautiful, soothing voice ever. It's like awesome.
She does have a great voice.
We're all different. Wherever we are, we all tend to talk differently. So wherever you were born at, you're gonna have a different kind of accent. So that's how I see it.
Yep. I generally speak in ums, ahs, and mumbles.
Uh,
My own little, an occasional grunt as well. And
like Tim Allen on Home Improvement.
oh
Did you
yes,
ever did you ever watch that show, Home Improvement?
I did watch that show. Not
And you
that
know
too
how he
often.
did the grunt like or something like that?
Uh huh.
Is it
Yep.
almost like that? Is it almost like that whenever you grunt?
No. My
No?
my grunt. No, my grunts are very very specific grunts.
Ah, I
My
see.
cats know my grunts well because I grunt at them every morning when I get out of bed.
Aw. How is your
Hey,
kitty
Long
cat?
John. My little downstairs cat, she was sick for like a week, but she is better now.
Aw. Oh, you're welcome, Cat and Jack.
Long
Yeah,
John,
Cat
thanks
and
for
Jack's
coming in.
accent is more she's more like an ASMR type voice because it's so more soothing. Mine's just twangy.
But Twangy's good.
Twangy in a
Imagine,
positive way.
imagine Dolly Parton without the twang. Imagine Patsy Cline without the twang, or
Yeah,
Loretta Lynn, Queen of Country.
yeah.
I saw that
I'm
too, Hammer.
I have thought about showing myself to you, but I wasn't sure if you would like seeing me. So
Um,
this is what I'm gonna do.
hey,
Surprise! This is
surprise.
me. Hello.
You are as lovely as I thought you would be.
Ah, this is me. This is what you're gonna get. So I just wanted to show myself to you because I know you've been waiting. Like, I wonder what Lady Sky looks like. So here I
You know,
am.
I always try to accept what
I
people
just don't
bring.
want to get bullied. I just don't want to get bullied. That's why I was afraid to show myself for a while because
Um,
I'm still new in your chat and I was
right.
afraid that people might judge me for what I look like. And I'm like, I'm not going to show myself, but I might show like a taste of me or whatever. So it
I
is
can
what it
promise
is.
you. I bet you every single we have right now we have 11 people in this stream. I bet you every single person here would before I could even get to it, every single person here would time someone out if there was even a hint of bullying towards you.
Yeah,
No one would ever
I've
tolerate
been
that.
bullied on other streams and it's because of what I look like and people be like after I would leave that panel, I would see the comments and it was just nasty comments and I was like, "Oh my gosh." So
Well,
that's why I've
as
been afraid to show myself to you because I wasn't sure if I was going to be I was hoping not to be bullied, but everybody's been nice to me and I've been nice to them, so
yep.
why not? Kindness is kindness. I'd rather show kindness and then hopefully kindness will show back, and everybody's been showing kindness to me since I've
Right.
been here since mid-August of this year.
Um, as Kat says, no bullies allowed. We would never allow it. And I'm going to be honest with you. Uh, I see only a beautiful person in front of me.
Oh,
And
thank you.
in some ways, uh, I think it was nice. It was nice getting to know you.
Yeah,
Um,
it's been really fun since I've been here since mid-August. And because when I came in here, I was like, I hope these people will like me for just me. I'm not trying to stir up any drama or cause any drama or
right.
whatsoever. I just want to make new friends and get along with everybody. And so far, it's been like really positive, and I just want to. Hopefully, it will continue after showing myself to you.
Uh, Kat says, last time I saw you, Lady Sky, I think your hair was more blonde.
No, this is my actual hair color. I've never dyed my hair. I've always had short hair, so I always get a short haircut, like a bob style haircut, and let it grow out for the rest for a year, and then get it a cut again. So,
Um, I have Kat says, "I love you, Lady Sky." We all
oh,
do.
I love y'all. I love everybody here. That's been really nice
You have
to me.
become you've become an invaluable part of our family here.
Yeah, I really do enjoy coming here, to be honest, because I made a lot of new friends, and I like the guests that come up here and talk to you for like over an hour or two and
Yep.
explain about miracles and different other subjects that you want to talk about, and
Yep. We're going to
it's
be talking
really
about angels
it's
on
fun
Sunday.
to do what
We're going to be talking about angels on Sunday.
angels. It's really nice. It's fun to hear a guest talk about different things,
Well,
and I
thanks.
enjoy it.
I appreciate that.
I really do. I enjoy it to listen to.
Toy Pups is
It's
here.
inspiring, to be honest.
Star Seeker says, Lady Sky,
Hello.
100% beautiful. Toy Pup says, gorgeous, Lady Sky.
Oh, thank you.
I have
Thank you,
people
everyone, for the nice comments.
who attempt to bully me on my live
No, I
stream.
don't bully other people. It's not
I
right
know
to
you don't.
judge people or bully people. It's just not cool. Because I was
But
taught to be kind and be nice to everybody because I was raised to be nice. So,
um,
I just wish we can see some niceness in this world. It could use it, to be honest.
I agree. I agree. But you know what? This is where it starts. That we
Hmm.
all just, we start being kind and nice to each other here. And then we take it to the next live stream, and then we take it outside of the live stream. Uh, this is where we practice. Hey, our friend Sue, a new friend Sue says, just be yourself. The world needs more people like you. Genuine, kind, caring.
Yeah, we can use a lot of nice, kind people in the world because there's a lot of evil and hate going on, and it's just crazy how the world is. And we're having these young children having kids at a young age, and I know that they want to have their child be raised in a nice environment. So,
Right.
and be taught the right way instead of the wrong way. Right versus wrong.
Agreed. Sue says, kind people are my kind of people. Me too.
Hmm.
Um,
I
oh,
like to
when it,
have kindness because usually, a lot of people do the pay it forward. If you go to a restaurant and if you go through the drive-through and you ask the cashier, a lot of people has been paying other people's food, and it would continue like a cycle. Have that ever happened to you? If you go through a drive-through and you pay
um,
for your food and the person behind you their food?
it has not happened to me, but I've done it in supermarkets before for other people.
You done it
Um,
for supermarkets?
yep. The last time an older gentleman, for whatever reason, they didn't ask him his card. He just bought himself a sandwich and was heading out, and he card didn't work. I don't know if it
Yeah,
was
I did that
declined.
one time with my grandmother. She stopped at Taco Bell because she wanted a chalupa, and the person that in front of us paid our meal, and the cashier told us, and we did it for the person that was behind us,
Oh, cool.
pay their meal, and my grandmother paid their meal. It was like a chain reaction, paying it forward.
That's the way to do it.
Hmm. But I'm gonna get off here before I start coughing like a
All right.
cow. So,
Thanks for coming up. Thanks for two things, three things. Thanks for coming up. Thanks
oh,
for
you're
singing,
welcome.
and thanks for uh, showing me you.
I wanted to surprise you. Like, okay, this is coming on Christmas. Let's like surprise Yogi on showing myself. So,
It
see
was a
what he
beautiful surprise.
thinks. I just hope
Beautiful
I don't get
surprise.
bullied.
You will not.
I just don't want to
You,
get bullied about what I look like.
So anyone who would bully you isn't one of the people that shows up all the time, because you know the people that we
Yeah.
hang out with. None of them ever would.
It's my fear, the anxiety, because I'm like, should I be doing this, or it's that anxiety, like,
Yep. Sue says, "Thank you for just being yourself." Kat
oh, you're
says, "Thank you,
welcome.
Lady Sky."
This is me. I normally don't show myself, but when I'm on YouTube, I'm like, okay, I'll just show myself. It's about time. Yogi should see what I look like.
I appreciate it. Skit says, "Smile, Lady Sky." There it's
But
go. There's the smile. Dr. Tom is sending some love.
and then anybody that comes up here, I don't judge what they look like because we're all different. So
Right. Let me ask you a question though. Do you judge me when I sing?
no,
Do you say he really should not sing that song?
you sing fantastic. Thumbs
Thank you.
up.
I appreciate that. Skit says, "Let's go. I got a smile." You did get a smile, Skits.
Uh,
Well, I hope your cough eases up in the
yeah,
next day or so.
I hope so too. It's been dragging. So I hate coughing. I missed a Christmas party on Sunday, but I was in Texas at that time. So my church had a Christmas party, and I wanted to make a tiramisu for it, but I wasn't able to go. So now I got the stuff to make a tiramisu for my family's Christmas. So I'm looking forward to it.
Good. You're going to be home for Christmas, right?
hmm Yep. I came home on Monday, and it was busy at the airport Monday. A lot of people were going in and out. Some people were like running like crazy just to get to the airplane before their flight left.
Sue says, "Usually the bullies are lashing out because they're hurting." I agree. And Skit says, "A beautiful smile that was too." Thank you, Lady Sky. And hope you feel better soon. Sending healing vibes.
Yeah, I'm almost better. Last Tuesday I was sick and I had a sore throat, and that lasted like 2 days. And then the runny nose and sneezing and coughing came along after. And I was hoping and praying that it wasn't COVID. So that's why I was in the guest bedroom at my aunt's house, just trying to stay away from my aunt and uncle for a few days because I didn't want to
Okay.
pass on the germs. So,
Hey, Hammer says, "I mean this with the utmost respect. Chalupa should only be said in a southern accent."
chalupa. It's my accent. I'm like Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That's my Forrest Gump.
It was a
Have you
good
ever
Forrest
seen
Gump.
that movie, Forrest Gump?
I have. I wasn't as
What's your take
impressed.
on that? What's your take on that?
I wasn't as impressed as everyone else was, but mainly because before it was a movie, it was a book.
It was a
Uh,
book. I
yeah,
didn't
and
know it was a book.
it was a wonderful book. I absolutely loved the book. I couldn't wait to see the movie. Although when you know the character, you couldn't picture Tom Hanks playing him.
Yeah.
Instead of a runner, he actually became in the book a professional wrestler.
Oh wow.
Um,
I did not know it was in a book.
Yep. So he was actually a big guy. So they changed it a lot. And when I saw the movie, I was like, man, I loved the book, and it had the movie had nothing to do with the book.
Yeah.
It was the only thing it had in common was uh, Vietnam and um, the name. That was it.
Oh
Wasn't a
wow.
bad movie. Sue says we all have accents. I have an Aussie accent and just love the American Southern accent.
Well, thank you, Sue. I can do a really good Australian accent. Good day, mate. How you doing, mate?
That was good. That was real good.
But I'm not trying to make fun of other people's accents.
Right.
That's not what I'm trying to do.
Stickbug says that's one of the best movies ever made. So he really likes Forrest Gump.
I was running. Well, how's your cold? Is it getting better?
It is getting better, but still there. But
Still there?
yeah, not enough to really get me down just in like end of the night and early mornings. I can really feel the congestion, a little bit of a cough.
Well, this coughing is just, ugh, it drags. It just really
Skits is
drags.
doing
But I'm gonna get off here and thank you for letting me come up.
always, anytime.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you for coming up
welcome.
and doing a song. Next time we'll get the whole song because you'll be feeling
Yeah.
better. Because you'll be feeling better.
I won't be able to. Like I said, next Friday is gonna be a really tough day for me. So, and I'm gonna try not to be depressed. I don't want to be depressed on that day. Today makes 7 years since my stepdad passed away. So I'm thinking of my little brother all day today, hoping he's okay.
Um, well, no matter what happens on Friday, we'll be there with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. I could lean on some friends.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sue says, "Hope you feel better soon." Skits said, "G'day, mate. I'm on the beach. Stick another shrimp on the Barbie."
Enjoy that shrimp on the bobby. I've had shrimp on the Barbie at Outback Steakhouse. It's really good.
Stickbug says he's sorry to hear about that. I hope you have a good night. Skit says, "Big hugs, Lady Skyle. It's mom, a friend, here for you always."
Thank you, Skits. I appreciate it. Yeah, I can't believe it's been 7 years for my stepdad, and next Friday will be 9 years for my dad. I miss my dad so much.
Me too. I miss my dad.
My dad had so much health problems, and one of the biggest problem that he had was smoking, and he was on a oxygen tank the last few years of his life. He died when he was like 65. He was a month short of turning 66. So in January he would be this year he would have been 74. He would have been turning 75 next year.
Um, yeah, all loss is tough, isn't it? Though
Mhm.
it's always too
Yeah,
soon.
well, grief is not really fun to deal with, but it's part of life. So
All right. Well, why don't you go rest up, Lady Sky?
do it.
Why don't you go rest up?
Uh,
Get
I've
get
been
some
on the
rest.
go all day, but I'm gonna get off here and let other people come on. Thank you for letting me let me on here.
Always. And if you got time, Saturday coming up again.
Yeah, Saturday I got to do laundry for my mom, so it
Gotcha.
all depends on how I get that done tomorrow.
Okay.
So,
Well, we'll be here.
all right. Thank you for
Thank you, Lady
having me.
Sky. Sure.
Have a great
Oh,
night.
you too. Thank you, Danny. Danny reminded me to take my supplements. In about a week, Danny, remind me to buy, actually, in about 3 or 4 days, remind me to buy some more. Uh, Hammer says, Sue, I drive a truck in the U.S. and picked up a load of prawns once in Canada. And I had no idea a prawn was a shrimp. I realized it once I saw what I was picking up. Speaking of singers, what's up there, Big Al?
Hello,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You sound different.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just, yeah, it's getting late here, and the more tired I get, the more random I become.
What? How are you feeling, by the way, physically?
Yeah, good. I mean, I think you missed my comment earlier because obviously there was a lot being read, so I'm not, you know, not bullying you or anything. I'm just saying, no, I'm a lot better.
Good. Hey, Nino.
Um,
Glad to hear that.
Yeah, mine lasted a while. I mean, I've got friends who have also been ill, and they've had it for like a week or so. There's something going around.
Right.
I think there's genuinely like a bug or a flu or something going around. Because I was ill for about 2 weeks. I didn't come up because, you know, we used to do karaoke, but I didn't come up for about 2 weeks because I was ill. And then it doesn't help that I'm always wet because I work outdoors, and then
Right.
I have to bike home, so I'm always in the rain. So obviously, I get changed as soon as I get home out of my wet stuff, but you know, it's not always.
Gotcha. Hopefully you got a break in the weather.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't rained for a couple of days, and then today I got caught. So I went out. I got caught in the rain on my way back. I just got dried, and then I received a text message, and I had to go to the local post office to sign something and pick something up, and and other bits and pieces. And I got caught. Well, I was in the rain on the way there and the way back because I had to do it today because it's Friday, obviously. Um, so yeah, that wasn't easy. It wasn't good. I mean, it was easy, but it wasn't good to have to go out in the rain and stuff like that.
You guys had quite a bad winter last year, didn't you?
Um, it's usually winter here is like 8 months of the year, Yogi.
Well, I guess
No, I
love.
joke, but it's cold quite a lot of the year here. I mean, we've had a good year this year with the weather. As it was, if I remember correctly, it was really hot from February to around July, August time. Maybe even just after August. But we had a good few months of hot weather.
Hey, what do you think England's going to do? Actually, Great Britain's going to do. Your summers seem to be getting hotter and hotter, and not a lot of people have air conditioning.
It'll be something that people are going to have to invest in. It's a catch-22 really, Yogi, as well. Not with the air conditioning. Every year, everyone complains that we don't get a lot of sun and all that kind of stuff. But then when we do get sun, everyone complains about it.
Right.
Which I've got to admit, part of the problem is we're an island. We're not a very big island compared to many other places. So other people get a lot of heat, other countries get a lot of heat, but over here it's a humid heat. There is nothing you can do to cool down. There is nothing, even okay, you know, like you've just said, we don't have air conditioning in many buildings, and our buildings are all made of brick. But even with the fact that you know there is nothing you can do to cool down.
And yeah, without air conditioning, that's a problem.
Because it's a very humid heat, and a lot of people don't understand that. You know, you'll have loads of people on the internet saying, "Oh, do this, do that," but it's a humid heat. You know, because I've seen people come. You know, I've seen people saying that Texas is hot. Texas is hot, but it's not humid because you're not near the sea. You're not near a big body of water. You're not surrounded by water in Texas.
Right. Skid says he's going to pay me to stand there with a big fan, waving my arms about.
Well, you've got two arms, so you can do that for him and me at the same time.
But we got to start talking payment here.
Well, I've given you £1, so I've already paid, or started paying at least. That takes a big chunk away.
There you go. That's true. Skid says made me a song.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I've physically given you money.
That's true. That's true.
And to
Skid
be fair,
says yes.
Yogi, I do just want to say I would have given you a little bit more, but I don't have it with how close we are to Christmas.
Hey, no one ever has to do that. You know, everything evens out. I value your presence here on my channel. and your friendship, and the fact that you the fact that you're one of the top mods. I know I can trust you. Uh-oh.
No, I guilt tripped Skits accidentally.
I think Skits is saying, "Hey, two can play at that game."
I think I guilt
Thank you,
tripped him,
Skits.
but accidentally. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to make him feel bad.
Skits says, "Paid in full." Well, I appreciate you both.
But YouTube, I don't know whether it's because obviously you're in another country, Yogi, and you use dollars. But I was going to gift a membership, but it's £4.99 for me, which is about £5. It's almost £5. But I did it for Matty, no frills, and it was £1.99. So I don't know whether, because it's converting it to dollars, why that makes it a bit more. But I was going to gift a membership. I can't afford that right now, so I gave you £1.
Right. Well, £1 here in the United States in Maryland is equal to $2,712.
Well, me and Skits have just made you like a billionaire then.
Pretty much so. Basically, I'm going to retire for the rest of the year.
Right. Okay.
And you know what is
next time we see Yogi, he'll have like a tan and everything because he'll have been.
I'm going to be smoking a big fat cigar. I told this to Cat before. I'm going to be lighting it with $100 bills. Sipping gin and tonic. But you know what? You know what's invaluable? The fact that you and Skits show up and just hang out with me. That's what's invaluable. I appreciate super chats. It's a wonderful, kind gesture. And actually, between you and Skits, you literally bought me a bag of lentils, which would feed me for 2 weeks.
No, the deal is that mine has
Nope.
to contribute to a tin of mushy peas.
I don't think that was the deal.
That's what I sent it for. I sent it and then said, "Buy yourself some mushy peas." So mine has to go.
That was after the gift was given.
Yeah, because unfortunately, I would have to give you £2 to be able to type a message. It's a bit weird. If I give £1, it doesn't let you put a message on there.
Right.
But Skits did point out that pays for me and him now to have you fanning us.
That's what Skits says.
I reckon that pays for about 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes isn't very long.
Yeah, says you. He's getting fanned. For the fanner, the fannee is not very long. For a fanner, for a 6-year-old fanner, that's like.
Did you say funny, Yogi?
Fanner.
Right. Okay. Well, funny is something else over here.
It's something else over here too. It's the same thing. So I'm waiting to see if anyone's going to request a song from Big Al, because it's been a really long time since we've heard anything from Big Al.
It's funny that, isn't it, Yogi? How the stars align, because I've actually got something queued up.
Whenever you're ready.
I say that, and now I've just got the stage fright. I'm just laughing because of Skits. He's in the comment in the chat.
Yep, Skits has been collecting quotes for me for well over a year now. I think he's actually compiling a book.
Well, he quoted me earlier by saying I came into the chat and quoted. Apparently I did Disney voice.
A little bit of a Disney voice there.
Skits' comment is exactly, "I'm good, how are you?" in a Disney character's voice, Big Al 2025.
Skits he's an astute observer. So
right, I'm not sure. I had a song queued. I've had 3 different songs up, Yogi, while we've been chatting, because I'm not sure what to sing.
Do we get options? Do you want us to vote on it?
Well, have you heard of Queens of the Stone Age?
I haven't.
Well, there was 2 songs I was thinking of doing by them, and then the other one that I've actually got ready to go, and I've got it ready to go because I'm gonna be wearing one ear plug because I want to do it justice. I had Somebody Loved by Queen ready.
No.
You won't
Well,
be
you
able to
know
hear it,
what?
obviously, but
Right. I bet you Kat's going to say she wants to hear Queen. I bet you Skits wouldn't mind hearing Queen.
or we could do Elvis.
What's this we stuff?
Well, I mean me, sorry. I mean I could do Elvis.
All right, guys. Your call. What should Big Al do? You've heard
Choices
the
are Elvis or
options.
Queen.
Elvis or Queen? Big choices there.
We're caught in a trap. There you go. There's a little taster of Elvis.
You
Cat
know,
says
I always
Queen.
enjoy Elvis, but you did mention this before. You did an excellent job with Queen.
We've got a bit of a mixture here because Cat said Queen, and then she changed her mind to Elvis. Skits has said Queen, and Varamed said Queens of the Stone Age. It's out of Queen and Elvis, really. Let's be fair, because it's well, Queen's got 2 votes actually. Although Cat changed her mind and said Elvis afterwards, so I don't know what her vote is now. Cat wants both.
I guess you got to do both.
At the same time.
Skits is voting Queen. All right, guys, we need a deciding vote. Anyone who hasn't voted yet, put something in. The next vote counts.
Okay, that's
And
important.
if no one votes, I'll cast the deciding one.
Yeah, as host Yogi, it was.
Environment thought your Elvis was a sort of Queen. Environment says not Elvis.
It was the beginning of Suspicious Minds.
All right, Star Seeker says Freddie all the way. She's
Right,
got the deciding vote.
Well, I've got Somebody to Love ready to go, so I think that's what I'll go with.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Like I said, I'm doing this one with an earpiece in, just because I want to do it some justice.
Sure.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Right, I've just pressed play. Can anybody find me somebody to love? Ooh, yeah. Each morning I get up, I die a little, can barely stand on my feet. Take a look in the mirror and cry, Lord, what you doing to me? Yeah, I've spent all my years in believing you, but I just can't get no relief. Lord, somebody, ooh, somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love? Yeah. I work hard every day of my life. I work till I ache my bones. At the end, I take home my heart and pay all on my own. I get down on my knees and I start to pray till the tears run down from my eyes. Lord, somebody, ooh, somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love? Every day I try and I try and I try but if you wanna put me down, they say I'm going crazy. They say all the water in my brain. I got no common sense. I got nobody left to believe in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm skipping ahead a little bit, Yogi.
You got it.
'Cause it's instrumental. Ooh, Lord, ooh, somebody. Ooh, can anybody find me somebody to love? I can feel I got no rhythm. I just keep losing my beat. I'm okay, I'm alright. I ain't gonna face no defeat. I just gotta get out of this prison cell. One day I'm gonna be free, love. Me somebody to love, find 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 Yogi some mushy peas, please find Yogi some mushy pea, please find me somebody to love, find me somebody. Ooh, somebody, somebody, find me somebody, 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 somebody. Can anybody find me somebody to love? There you go.
Look at the love you got there, Big Al. They
Wow,
spammed
that's
up to
amazing.
place. Bunch of groupies. Way to hit those high notes.
Thank you.
You know what? To approach Freddie Mercury with the confidence that you did, and then to nail those high notes is impressive.
Well, that's why I said I wanted to do it as the earpiece, just because I wanted to do it a little bit of justice.
Skid says complete and utter legendary scenes, Big Al. You smashed it. It was particularly impressive with the mushy P improvisational part. I fast forwarded that part actually.
I
Um,
couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
Cat says, "Way to go, Big Al."
Thank you, Kat. Love you.
Yeah, I mentioned before, Tiger King was like, Eric, can you sing Freddie Mercury? Was like, nope. I don't have the confidence to even try. So three things. Hats off for you for having the confidence. Hats off to you for hitting those high notes, and hats off to you for nailing the song. And even a hats off to you for the. I'll agree with Skits for the improvisational part.
Yeah, I do apologize for that. I just couldn't help myself.
Made me smile when you were singing it.
No, I enjoyed that. That was and it's look at the love. That's amazing. I love you all, Cat. Toy Pups, Skits. Wow, amazing.
And Toy Pups knows her singing.
Yeah. No, it's a big compliment. Wow. Thank you all.
The advice that I got when I started singing, the advice that I got from Toy Pups was, so consider this, Yogi. Have you ever considered not singing? And I said, I will take that under consideration. Hey, Carl. Carl, how are you? L-Dog says, yo, Carl, bro.
No, that was look at the kindness. That's really nice. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
And speaking of Toy Pups, I wonder if she wants to sing a song. It's been a
That
little
would
bit.
be lovely. If she does, that'd be lovely.
Hey, Toy Pups, are you here? Do you want to sing a song?
Lady Sky's good as well.
Yes. Beautiful voice. She can do all kinds of stuff, but she does sound particularly good with country.
Yeah, what's that one that she did tonight? Nancy Cartwright,
Walking After Midnight, Patsy Cline.
Patsy Cline.
Lady Sky says, thank you, Big Al.
Oh, you're
What did you sing
welcome.
tonight, Carl? Carl says he sang.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Kat. Love you. Such kindness from everyone.
Maybe I'll do one before we wrap it up. I haven't sang in probably 3 weeks, maybe even a month.
Wow.
I didn't know if anyone still wanted to do it because it's been a while, but I know a lot of people were under the weather. I know you and Lady Sky both were under the weather, and she was away. She was in Texas for, like she said, almost a month
Oh, is she back home now?
back home.
Yeah, no, I like I said, mine about 2 weeks. I cancelled many appointments. In fact, I was meant to have therapy on today. In fact, sorry, this morning, and it was cancelled because my therapist is ill.
Well,
They called me. I'd already left, and they called me. And yeah, they just said she's not very well, so can you cancel? And I says, well, yeah, we've got an appointment on Monday anyway. But it means that she'll have to add another one on the end, obviously, because we've not had this one. But which is decent of her. She always adds one on the end if we've missed one due to me or her. She'll always just add one on the end and give me the session back, which is nice. So obviously, therapy isn't cheap.
I hope everything's back on track with the upcoming week.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, I've spoken to someone this week about a few problems, so that's something that's off my chest.
Right.
But
if you ever need a vent, you can always send me an email.
I never think about it, Yogi. It's not that it's not that I don't want to speak or anything, because I'll happily come up here and speak. So it's not that. It's just I just never think about it. It never crosses my mind, and I apologize for that. I just never think, I'm having a bad day. Oh, I'll speak to Yogi. It just never occurs to me. So I really apologize for that.
No need to apologize. But if it ever does, know that you have that option. If it ever does pop in your head, know that you have an option. Don't hesitate.
And as I said, Yogi, I really appreciate that. That's really nice of you to offer that support to me.
Our friend Tom says, I love we're seeing more faces pop up on lives. Thanks, Tom. Are you subscribed to Back to Tom?
I am, yes. Yeah, see, I used to come up a lot, didn't I, Yogi? But
you did.
It was just it was that illness that I think mine was flu more than a bug, because mine started with, instead of being like really poorly, like sick, I was really just full of cold and a sore throat and things like that. I was sick once or twice, but it was less of a bug and more just man flu. I said, in fact, I said that to everyone, man flu, because I think it was just a flu. and
Right.
flus always take it out of me. I spoke to my doctor. In fact, I don't know if I told you this. I know I told Matty. But I actually went to my doctor's for my asthma review, and she said to me, "You should have come in last week," because obviously to do all the tests for asthma, they, I know I've got asthma, but what I mean is obviously it's a review to see if I need a stronger inhaler. When she listened to my breathing, she said, "Have you been ill recently?" And I said, "Oh, I've had a bit of a cold." And she said, "You should have come in last week because I think you've had a chest infection."
I think you did mention that actually.
Yeah, and I didn't think about it like that. I just thought I had a cold or a flu, like I said. But she thinks I'm saying she because I don't know her name. She's just a nurse at the doctor's. But no, she said to me, her words were genuinely, "I think you've had a chest infection. You should have
Well,
phoned us or come in and got some medication, antibiotics and stuff like that." Because I'd just been taking cold and flu tablets and throat lozenges, thinking it'd clear up on its own, which it obviously did, but it probably would have cleared up quicker had I sought some medical attention.
we almost always seek medical attention too late, or
Yeah.
we let it go thinking it's going to clear up, and it's going to clear up, and finally, when we realize that it isn't getting better, that's when we hit the doctors.
Well, I not to be rude to the doctors because obviously they're great at their jobs, but I often find that what happens when you phone the doctors is they say, "Yeah, come in next week." Well, by the time you've gone to the doctors, you're fine, and you feel
Right.
bad for wasting the time then.
I agree.
Because
you
you
know-
turn up and they say, "What's the problem?" And you're like, "Well, not a lot anymore. I'm kind of okay." But I'd rather I'm thankful that most doctors, my doctors included, has a walk-in centre. If you go before 8 o'clock in the morning, they'll see you then and there. You don't have to book an appointment. If it's after
Oh,
that time,
nice.
then you have to book an appointment. But yeah, no, most of the time when you phone, they say, "Yeah, come in next week at, next Friday." And like I say, by the time you've gone to the doctors and you're wasting their time because you're sat there and they're like, "What's the problem?" And you're like, "Well, there isn't one now. I'm okay."
Right.
Whereas this time, like she said if I'd been the week earlier, it would have helped because there were still signs of it on my chest, obviously, when she listened. But yeah, me being me and thinking, well, I don't want to waste anyone's time or be a hindrance, I left it.
Carl says they got better healthcare service in Ireland than the UK.
Well, yeah, a lot of places have got better healthcare services than each other. I don't
We
want
don't.
to be I don't want to be political or anything like that, but I think the UK has a better health service than America.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not being political or saying that we're better in any kind of way. I just
No,
think
I
our
understand.
health service is a little bit better in the way
And I
of
agree. It's a lot
how
better.
things work.
It's a lot better.
As for Ireland being better than the UK, I don't know how the UK's health service works. I don't watch a lot of things to do with Ireland, whereas I watch a lot of people from America and I pay attention to stuff like that. And I'm not being rude, but obviously a lot of America's problems, and I'm not saying that in a negative light, so forgive me. But what I mean is, obviously, America's a big country, so a lot of the problems in America, like the healthcare service, I know just from watching, the news that America's health service is costly. And okay, we pay taxes towards the health services, so contrary to what people believe, we get free healthcare. We don't. But what we do get is if I get hit by a car, I don't have to worry about getting into debt if an ambulance comes and picks me up. Because
Star Seeker
you've got,
says most
Sorry,
of
go ahead.
our bankruptcies in the US are from healthcare debt.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that kind of stuff. Obviously, like I say, it's a bit of a problem, and I've seen people posting pictures of their receipts and stuff or their medical bills on the internet, and it's like, $50,000 for an ambulance. I'd rather just crawl to hospital at that point.
Right.
I mean, I'm being sarcastic there. I'm trying to, turn it into a bit of humor, if you like. Not taking the mick, but humor is in like a, like a coping thing, like
Right.
making it light-hearted is what I'm getting at. But no,
It's
I
a
don't
real
have to.
issue. I don't see it being fixed anytime soon. I don't even see it being addressed. Good night, Carl.
Yeah, no, I that's one, like I say, it's something I'm thankful for. If I get hit by a car, I know that the ambulance trip is free. In a way, it's not free. Obviously, like I say, I know that my taxes and stuff go towards that,
Right.
but the trip itself, I know that I'm not going to be poor because that at least that trip there is free for me. Whereas I feel sorry for Americans. Like I said, there's no competition because especially the people here. You're my friends, but I feel sorry for you. The fact that if you get into any kind of accident, you're going to be poverty stricken.
Yep.
Paying for all the medical bills and the healthcare that you need to receive.
I will probably be this year, well, this upcoming year. I will probably, with the changes being made, I will probably lose my health care.
Right.
So it's a
I mean,
shame.
I saw a thing. Obviously, again, American. And again, I'm not picking faults, so please don't anyone think that I'm just, picking on America. But I can't help what I see. And I saw a thing recently. Someone tried to, he couldn't pay for his insulin in
Yeah.
America.
That's
there's
commonplace.
There's no real support, or at least from what I see. Obviously, I don't know all of the ins and outs of it, just what I see on the internet, obviously. And yeah, the fact that you can't pay for medication, so it's either make yourself poor or go without medication that is life-saving medication. I mean, there's certain medications I have to pay for. In fact, I have to pay for all my medication. Sorry, but things like my EpiPen, things that can save my life, are the most important things. So it's prioritizing, but for it to cost thousands for you to have something so simple, it's not right.
I agree.
And again, I'm not picking
100%.
faults with America because there are a lot of problems with my country too. It's and I don't just mean England; I mean the whole of the UK. In fact,
Hey, Adam. Our friend Hammer says a lot of that, Big Al, is lies that are pushed. Yeah, some people can't get things for reasons, but it's not the skill they want you to believe.
fair enough. Fair enough. Like I say, I don't know all the ins and outs, so I thank you for your comment because maybe I am seeing things that people just want me to see, but because I don't live in America, I don't. And again, no offense, I don't look too much into it. I see what I see posted. I see things come up on Google and I see things on YouTube, and I kind of have to take them for face value because I don't know any different. Because I don't know about America's ins and outs, and I don't know all the details. I could research it, I suppose, but what would it do for me? Not a lot. It'd educate me a
true.
little bit. It'd educate me a little bit. I'll say that myself. It would educate me. But do I need to know? Not particularly.
I agree. Well, Big Al, we're going to wrap things up. I think I'm going to go to bed. I'll save my singing for tomorrow night. Come back tomorrow night if you want to sing another song. Hey, actually, if you want to do your Elvis. And what was the other option?
It was Queens of the Stone Age.
You can do both tomorrow if you want.
I probably won't do Queens of the Stone Age. Not to be rude, I don't think a lot of your viewers know of them. One person did. Can't remember who it was now. One person knew who I was talking about. But obviously, you've said about your music taste, Yogi, and yes, I think it'd be a bit obscure to you.
Right. but it might inspire me to go and listen to see comparison's sake, you know.
Possibly.
Well, leave it up in the air. Let's see what happens. Nothing's set
Yeah.
in stone. Tomorrow is a whole nother day. We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, I'll try and make it in. I was actually in bed, to be fair, so I was surprised I made it in tonight because I was only popping in to say hello and stuff. And like I said, I was actually laid in bed. I'm not anymore, obviously, but I was laid in bed, and Lady Sky singing made me kind of like, oh, okay, that's
Cat
So
says she
like I said,
can't wait.
I had it queued up ready because I was.
It was Tom that said obscure, I think. Thank you, Adam.
Right.
Tomorrow, maybe I will try to sing John Prine, which I haven't done before.
Okay. I think you know what, Yogi, with the shirt and stuff. A bit of Johnny Cash from you.
I've sung Johnny Cash before. I like singing Johnny Cash. I think it did Ring of Fire, or maybe it was I Walk the Line. But John
I
Prine
think I
is
remember.
country. I was gonna say, when you sang, I thought, maybe I'll sing it, but I think I'm gonna wait until tomorrow.
Well, I apologise. I did take up
No,
a bit of
no
time.
apologies at all. Appreciate you being up here. Appreciate the song, and appreciate you hanging out with me. I always do.
No, that's fine. I will try and make it in tomorrow, Yogi. Apologies if I can't. Obviously, things crop up unexpectedly sometimes, and obviously there is the time zones and stuff. But I'll try and make it in. Can we do breathing at some point?
Yep. Tonight or tomorrow?
Well, if you're trying to go to bed, then tomorrow.
But I can get it. We can do breathing, and I can go right to bed.
Yes, please, Yogi. Yeah,
Sure.
it'd be relaxing.
Back that Tom says, I love this when he says this. Yogi Cash. All right, we're gonna do to help sleep. We're gonna do or to relax. 4-8. We breathe in through the nose for a count of 4. We exhale through the nose for a count of 8. And the way we get that count in is by using what's called the Ujjayi breath. And you probably heard me talk about this before. This is when we make that very gentle snoring sound.
Yep.
We do it with the mouth shut. So we breathe in, we make that noise. We breathe out. It's like we're imitating someone who's a very, very light snore. This helps us extend the breath nice and gently. Important things to remember when we breathe in and when we breathe out. We're not trying to see how much air we can get in for a count of 4. We're extending the breath inwards so that we make 4. And we're not trying to push the air out really fast. We're trying to extend it nice and slow. So, for anyone who's going to participate, if you go ahead, we're going to do it with our eyes closed. Bring your attention to the breath and just notice it. Notice that you're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Notice that point right at the tip of the nostrils where you're feeling the breath for the first time. And notice where it's leaving the nostril for the first time. Now bring your attention down to your belly and watch when you breathe in that your belly gently expands outwards and it falls back as you breathe out. Breathing in, breathing out. Like an ocean's wave. And as we think of that ocean, introduce that ocean's breath, that little ha sound, like the low echo of the ocean. Breathing in with that ha, breathing out with the ha. I'm going to count to 3, and we're going to take our first breath, mindful, breathing in for 4, breathing out for 8. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our last breath together for 2, 3, 4. And exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let the breath go. Let it settle in its own easy and natural rhythm. Relaxed. At ease. And when you're ready, open your eyes. We'll say goodnight and see you in the chat. Good night, Star Seeker.
Thank you, Yogi.
You are welcome. I hope it helps. I hope you get some rest, Big Al.
That was very relaxing. Thank you.
You're welcome. Guys, I'm going to say goodnight. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow, Big Al.
Yeah, good night, everyone. Thank you for having me up, Yogi.
Yep. Anytime.
Merry Christmas, happy birthday.
Yep. See you too.
Good night.